see how much?
Ridiculously windy conditions at the lake. The south side of Lake Pontchartrain, the New Orleans side, is basically full. Counterclockwise wind blowing all that lake from the north to the south. Coming over the flood wall pretty good in some spots, including right here. A little bit of water flowing onto Lakeshore Drive. Now very windy and very rough out on Lake Pontchartrain at the seawall.
We want to jump live to Lana Zach. You've made it to New Orleans, Lana. We've been tracking your treks all week. I think, a bit of sunlight. There was a tropical storm in your region. How are things this morning?
Good morning, Errol. You're right. We have been crisscrossing the Gulf states in preparation for Tropical Storm Bertha. And this morning, the city of New Orleans is waking up still to the remnants of that storm. There was some Gulf Coast waters that came into the southeastern parts of the state, inundating it. But even with some streets flooding, people here know it could have been much worse.
Tropical Storm Bertha sent storm surge rushing into parts of New Orleans as the system made landfall in southeastern Louisiana Wednesday.
The joy of living in Venetian Isles.
Dangerous surf pounded the Gulf Coast across multiple states, with tropical storm warnings extending from the Louisiana coast into southeast Texas.
It doesn't take a major hurricane to do major damage in communities in Louisiana.
Locals call this the fishing capital of the world, but because of Bertha, there's no fishing happening here today. That has a real economic impact for the people who make their living on these boats. Is this peak season for you?
Yeah, yep.
So this really cost you a lot to
yeah.
not be out there today.
Yep.
How much?
Couple thousand.
Severe flooding from a separate storm has prompted a state of emergency in West Virginia after more than 7 inches of rain fell in northern parts of the state late Tuesday. Watch the moment a man picks up his young son, then moments later a shed rushes by in front of his house. In Weston, floodwaters filled streets, reaching the roofs of cars. Across the state, at least 85 people had to be rescued from fast-moving water. And in Tennessee, first responders rescued dozens of people near Nashville.
And as Bertha now moves on to Texas, it is still creating dangerous conditions at the beach. More than a dozen people west of Tampa had to be rescued from treacherous surf and rip currents. And remember, Errol, this is only the second named storm of the season.
All right, Lana in New Orleans for us. Lana, thank you.